If you haven't already, hit that like button and subscribe and turn on post notifications so you don't miss any of our future videos.
Aloha, our friends. I am about to go out on a run, but before I do, I want to get this meatloaf into the oven. So Kai and I are here extra early making a recipe for you. This is jalapeno popper meatloaf. Now, if you love jalapeno poppers, you're going to want to try this. But remember, you share these YouTube videos and you could win a book. I have a garage filled with books because all of my book signings were canceled, and we are giving them away. So make sure to share the video and let people know how delicious keto can be. What we're going to do, we're going to start with, we need 16 slices of bacon, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to make a bacon weave. Do you remember when we did that, Kai?
No.
Okay, I will show you. You want to have a meatloaf pan ready, but it's not going to be baked in the meatloaf, so pay close attention. What you're going to do is you're going to lay 8 slices of bacon really flat, and we're using our Peterson Farms bacon, which we love, has no sugar in it. It's very hard to find bacon without sugar. Did you know that, Kai?
No.
It's very hard to find that kind of bacon, and when you do, it's usually very expensive, and we have a special going on with Peterson bacon, so make sure that you check that out on the link below. So we want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we'll do 6 pieces of bacon. Maybe we'll do 7. All right, so we're doing 7. All right, let's see how this goes. And then what I'm going to do is I'm gonna go over and under this line. So over, under, over, under. I know I needed a closer camera. Over and under. So now what I'm going to do is peel these back. The ones that were under are going to go back 2, 3, and 4. And then I'm going to lay a piece of bacon on there. And then these go back down and I pull the other ones back. This is how you make a bacon weave. And you want your oven to be on 350 degrees. So pull these back. So this is going to be your bacon weave because jalapeno poppers wrapped in bacon are the best. Now you have to make this recipe for your non-keto friends. They would just absolutely love it. See, this is kind of cool. It's like a checkerboard, huh?
Yeah.
So you're going to want 14 pieces of bacon. All right. Lay these.
Still a lot left.
Still a lot left. Well, I had to open up 2 packages of bacon to get this done. These are a little bit shorter. Okay. So lay that in there. Put a little scrunch it closer. And then I'm just going to continue on with that. Make sure that you have it on a piece of parchment if in case you missed that piece, because I'm going to lift that into the baking dish. Okay. Into the meatloaf pan. All right. I always dreaded hamburger night when I was a little girl. But now my favorite food is hamburgers. So I was like, it's just like a giant hamburger. Why did you not like meatloaf night? Probably because I saw the onions in there. Freaked me out. Okay, so we're going to set that aside. And this is going to go right on into our loaf pan like that. And that's where our meatloaf is going to be sitting, okay? So we are going to do the meatloaf part. So we have 1 pound of ground beef. And Kai, you love cracking eggs. So let's crack 2 eggs into there. Okay? And this time, we're not going to forget our mushrooms. I'm going to add some onion, about 1/4 cup. I'm going to add some Redmond real salt, a teaspoon of that. The bacon will make it salty, so maybe I'll do a 1/2 teaspoon. Okay. I'll have the measurements in the recipe for all of you. And then we're going to do mushrooms. Now,
I want to blend it.
oh, you want to blend it? So if you don't like mushrooms, still use them. Okay, that's good. Maybe a little more. That's all right. Even if you don't like mushrooms, you're not going to taste them. It's going to add moisture, and mushrooms have something called umami. And umami is stuff that makes food taste delicious, so you don't want to skip that part. Let's see, I think I'm forgetting something, but we have salt. Now I'm going to mix this all together, okay?
Yeah.
Mix, mix, mix. Yeah, the mushrooms just add some moisture because we're not using breadcrumbs, because this is a healthified meatloaf. Yep. Your friends will be like, healthified? There's bacon in there. And you'll be like, yeah, bacon's not bad for you, right? Yeah. So it's pretty simple. It's just eggs, meat, mushrooms, salt, and then we have our filling all ready. So now can you scoot this a little closer? There we go. We're going to put about 3/4 of this mixture into the bacon weave, okay? And you want to make a well in the center because this is going to be stuffed. It's going to be stuffed with goodness, and then I'm going to keep the rest of it for the top, okay? So I have the meatloaf in there, and it's a well, okay? And the rest of the meatloaf set aside. Now, Kai, can you grab a spatula? We have 8 ounces of cream cheese, all right? Softened, very, very soft. And we have a cup of Cabot extra sharp cheddar, because I love sharp cheese. Good job, my friend. Good job. And then we're going to add some Redmond garlic salt. If you have garlic powder, bless you, you could use that. And then we're going to add 3 diced jalapenos. If you like it spicier, feel free to add more. I'm a German girl that does not like, you want to stir that up?
Yeah.
I don't like a lot of spice. Do you like spice? In Ethiopia, there's a lot of spice.
Maybe not.
Maybe not. So when you eat salsa, do you like it spicy or not spicy?
Not spicy.
Not spicy. Good job, bud. Now I'm going to scoop this into the center of that well we made, okay? Meatloaf. It's more like a cheese loaf because there's a lot of filling. Now you're going to want to seal this because you don't want the cheese to seep out. So you're going to use your fingers to clamp the top of the meatloaf in there. Okay. Can you set that over on that side? Thank you, bud. So now I'm going to take the rest of the meatloaf and put that on top of this deliciously creamy goodness and kind of seal that up. Otherwise, it will seep out. If it does, it's still going to taste delicious. Don't worry about it. Right?
Yes.
Right, right. So then what you're going to do is you're going to start putting the bacon weave over the rest of the mixture, okay? Because we want this wrapped tight, or wrapped good anyway.
Yeah.
Doesn't have to be tight. Just so we don't see any of that. And it's looking real good. And then what you want is a baking sheet with edges with a rack on it, because that's how the bacon, if it would bake in here, then the bacon's going to be soggy. Nobody wants soggy bacon. I certainly don't. In Europe, it's always soggy bacon. They don't have crispy bacon. It's like soggy. It's more like prosciutto. So that's going to flip over there, and I'm going to take the parchment right off. Okay, so I'm going to tuck the bacon underneath. It kind of fell apart. And this is going to go into the oven for about 40 minutes, and we'll catch you back in a little bit. So here is our finished product. It is done, our bacon wrapped meatloaf. I'll have to cut into it and show you some pictures, but I'm letting it rest. Make sure that you don't cut into it for about 15 minutes. That's the hardest part. I'm back from my run. If you haven't checked out a day in the life of what I do, a lot of people ask me like, what do you eat? How do you exercise? I have a day in the life. You should check that video out, right, buddy?
Yeah.
Do you run with me sometimes?
Sometimes.
Sometimes, but now we're hungry. We just have to wait for this to rest. But seriously, make this. It's absolutely delicious, right, buddy?
Yeah.
Mahalo.
Mahalo.
Sharing is caring.